WARD dollar sign, nigga. NAYIMED.
Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if you are new. My name is Nayim Edwards. I'm on the Paranormal Pentivity set tonight. Bonus show, because I didn't want this to slip my mind. And I'm not trying to make these bonus shows a habit, but I feel like when I have a pop-up idea, I can just act on it, right? And we're going to be on Paranormal Pentivity until I get another set put up, which should not be long, because I got some good shit coming for the people who enjoy what's happening over here. So let me start by saying shout out to Theo Pacino. Take your ass over there if you haven't. He got some shit going over there. He gonna tell you the truth about whatever you need to know. I was talking to Theo, and we was having a short conversation about, it was brief, but it was so powerful, impactful about how rappers are weird. But it wasn't just, most rappers are weirdos, but it's not just like rappers, it's people. But like rap niggas are weird. And what the fuck is you talking about, Nayim? Like, people use weirdo as a slur, and I'm using it as a slur today as well. But oh my goodness, yes, it's like you everybody know what a weirdo is. It's like they off, like it's something off about them. And all this shit can be traced back to these motherfuckers' childhoods. Why and how did rappers become weird? It's because they didn't get the attention in the time frame they were supposed to get the attention. The girls never liked them, or the girls that they liked didn't like them. And we're going to have to talk about motherfuckers staying in they box, they checklist, staying on their list and in they lane and stuff. But like, they didn't get the girls' attention. They might have been forced to do something because their parent wanted them to just be a sports motherfucker. It's all type of shit. But most of it, when you're a child, right, there's a certain amount of attention that you need to avoid being an awkward person. Like, school is for socialization. The problem is motherfuckers didn't have what they needed when they needed it at the age that they needed it. So like, when you're a little baby, you need the attention of your parents, because you're a brand new life form. You're discovering what the fuck's going on with you. When you are a toddler a toddler, and that little kid, these are your exploration years. You need the attention of the parent. You need, people to tell you every single thing. You start getting into being probably around 5 to 9 years old. You're discovering who the fuck you are. At 5 to 9, you're discovering who you are and what type of path you're going to go down. The problem is there's a lot of motherfuckers who don't ever get the attention that they need. Whether their parent is out working, whether, goddamn, they are in an environment that doesn't take a liking to the type of person that they know who they are on the inside, but they're not in an environment where they can healthily express that. That's why you have motherfuckers that be in the closet forever, and then they turn 40 and it's like happy birthday, when they finally can just be who they are, because they weren't in an environment where that would be something that people understood, knew how to handle, knew how to foster. They couldn't be themselves. They had standards put on them already where this is what it is. And it's just like, I do believe in standards. I'm not speaking on that part, but it's just like what they wanted to do was outside of the parameter of wherever they was at. So they might be shy. A lot of these motherfuckers grew up quiet, shy motherfuckers. Nobody really looked at them. They wasn't no crazy star athlete who just happened to come to this. A lot of them wasn't no real street legends or real street niggas in general, period. So it's like they're not used to having female attention at all. So that's why you'll see a motherfucking rapper. Big niggas will really date the same like 5 bitches, and that is a trophy to them. Me and you, we looking at this shit like, why the fuck would you want to date a bitch that everybody done put their goddamn paw prints on. They look at that as an accomplishment because they don't understand. They don't know the difference between bitches. They can't identify what type of bitch is what kind of bitch. They don't know the difference between a woman and a girl and a bitch and a hoe and a whore. You know, they don't have no, there's no compartmentalization that goes on in a weird ass rapper's mind because they didn't get a girlfriend. They didn't have a elementary school crush. They didn't have somebody in 5th grade that they liked her, so they was holding her hand. And you know, I liked her, so I gave her 2 lollipops on Valentine's Day in 2nd grade. They didn't have that. That wasn't something, you know, and not like for real, because I mean, that's kitty shit. They didn't have no middle school crush. They was always last on the list when it came to goddamn being ranked or who would you date. You know how kids do. We got to be honest about it. You know, in high school, it was never no bitches on them. In high school, the young high school girls wasn't looking at them, wasn't fading them, wasn't like, you wasn't nobody. Niggas laugh when, you know, bitches laugh. If they went to college or the college years, they didn't have nothing going on in childhood or adolescence or whatever. And when they turn into young adults, they might be coming into the game as a young adult, 18 to 25 or something. This is the first time these motherfuckers is really having some attention because now they rap. Because they was always talented. They always was able to do it. But they're just coming into the game. And it's like, oh my God, like bitches like me. Bitches want to fuck me. You're not knowing that there's different levels of somebody actually liking you and actually fucking with you. They don't know how to separate and differentiate between I like you because you're famous versus I like you for whoever you are. But you can't like somebody for who they are. You don't know who the fuck they are. They haven't shown you anything about them. All you know is they motherfucking music. That's why you'll see a nigga get real defensive, real crazy over a bitch everybody done bust down. We're looking like, what the hell is wrong with this rapper? This rapper's like, I love this hoe. I'm gonna pull up to the slut walk with my cake and then put that in a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers is weird. They didn't get the attention and now they're getting it, and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to deal with it. And now they're not getting they'll try to impress you and do their best thing. That's why I don't play with these. I can't play with no motherfucking musicians. Like, I do not play. You can't play with nobody, but I don't play with no motherfucking rappers, especially about no hoes, because I don't have nothing to say about that. It is all good. If anybody ever asks me, I'm married. I do not know, because niggas in real life ruin their career over a whore, over attention. And even further than that, if you want to go outside of that, you should real life be scared of these. I'm telling you, you should be scared of these niggas. I'd be scared. Like, they really, like, any nigga who did not receive the proper amount of female attention, or even any bitch who didn't receive the proper amount of attention, anybody who didn't get what they needed in their childhood, borderline terrifies me, because, like, you are deprived, and depravity, or however the fuck you say that shit breeds aggression. I'm not trying to be a motherfucker's casualty because I held the door for you, said thanks, have a nice day, and smiled, and you think that was your cue to pursue. Like that's how this shit, you know how this go. You might not have ever had to experience it, but like, you see this, you looking at this shit is not so far away. Like, this shit can be happening wherever you live. Like, you really do a nice gesture or say something nice to a motherfucker, and they take that as, oh, flirting, this is my chance. And when you're like, whoa, what's going on, to a fucking rapper, that's when you get punched in your goddamn face. Cause, like, you know, it's rappers that's why rappers are weird. Like, that's why they're weirdos. I would know, like, not all, obviously, but most of them are weird. And that's all I really wanted to touch on. I feel like you if you made it this long at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, and then it's like they didn't have the experience, so they don't have no sexual experience. These niggas are real. You'll real life end up getting yourself fucking bammed and whammed and laid in a fucking grave playing with these weirdos. I would no. You can't just be getting your first bitches in your 20s. Like, that's scary. These niggas are sexually frustrated, weird, crazy, don't know what to do. The tape leak, you see it, and you just like, oh my god, then she might as well have been on a mannequin or something. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to throw this in. We getting back on with Dark Side. Got some real fun shit happening, so I'll holla at y'all.
NAYIMEDWARD $, nigga. NAYIME.